keep some space in the backpack.
मेरा सवाल सभी सितारों से है जो सियाचिन जाने वाले हैं आपके सामने से, कि किस तरीके से आप तैयार हैं मेंटली एंड फिजिकली इस 15 अगस्त के लिए या इस सियाचिन जाने के लिए?
I think Shlok would be the right person to answer this.
नहीं सर, सभी लोग बोलेंगे तो सबके जहन की बात सामने आएगी। आप शुरू करिए।
मेरे लिए मेरा शरीर देखकर मुझे टेंशन हो गया था कि मैं जा पाऊंगा कि नहीं, लेकिन मैंने उनसे बात की और मुझे मालूम पड़ा कि थोड़े भारी शरीर के लोग भी ऊपर जा सकते हैं, तो मैं खुश हूँ कि मैं पहुँच जाऊँगा और वापस भी आऊँगा।
सर एक एक करके अगर आप सभी लोग।
नहीं, मैंने ज़िंदगी भर ट्रेनिंग की है, लेकिन अभी ऐसी कभी कुछ चीज़ की नहीं है और देखना चाहता हूँ कि उस ट्रेनिंग का कोई फ़ायदा है या नहीं। और अपने आप अपने बारे में जानने के लिए वो इतनी ऐसी जगह जहाँ आप किसी से भी टिकट नहीं खरीद सकते और कोई भी नहीं जा सकता, या चढ़ पाएंगे और वापस आ पाएंगे, और ज़िंदगी का वहाँ पे क्या एहसास होगा ये कहीं और नहीं मिल सकता। तो जब जुल्फी ने आके बोला था कि आपको जाना है, तो मैंने तुरंत बोल दिया हाँ, बाकी कुछ सोचा ही नहीं। अब देखेंगे उसको क्या होगा।
रीजंस ऑफ डूइंग दिस तो अनेक हैं, लेकिन प्रेपरेशन जैसे कि आपका सवाल है, आई डोंट थिंक यू कैन एवर बी prepared enough to be in Siachen, but we are in very good hands. और आई थिंक हमारी प्रिपरेशन यही है कि हम जो दिलशाद मैम हैं उनकी सारी बातें सुने जो हमें लेके जा रहे हैं। वी अंडरस्टैंड कि वो क्या इंस्ट्रक्शंस हैं एंड वी फॉलो देम, बिकॉज इफ़ वी आर ऑलरेडी हियर, इफ़ वी आर चोजन फिजिकली इंक्लूडिंग श्लोक, वी आर जस्ट जोकिंग, वी आर ऑल physically fit, but वहाँ पर, like it was said earlier, you have to be mentally strong and you have to be able to listen to instructions and follow them. So that's our training. That's how we're getting prepared. We meet, we bond, and because at that place, our families is each other, our friends is each other, and we'll have a lot of time to know about each other and why each and every one of us is doing it. So that's the preparation, to be mentally strong.
I think since I initiated a lot of this work, long before you actually see this, what you see is a stage one, culmination of stage one for us. But I can tell you, some of the visuals that we saw will tell you how supremely fit most of the people that you see on stage are. I know some people ask me, ये celebrities हैं, क्या इनकी आदत है चलने की, क्या नहीं है, but you'll be surprised the amount of hard work that they do, the amount of hours that they invest in keeping fit, and what we actually did is कि हमने एक group बना लिया था, एक दूसरे से बात करते थे, एक दूसरे को मोटिवेट करते थे, और जैसे जैसे हम करीब आते गए डिपार्चर डे के एंड इस कॉन्फ्रेंस के, एंड देन वी लीव ऑन 15th मॉर्निंग, हम वैसे वैसे अपनी ट्रेनिंग को और इंटेंसिव करते गए। जस्ट टू शेयर समथिंग विथ यू, एट लास्ट 2 weeks every member over here has been drinking more than in excess to 5 liters of water, because you need to start, as you get closer to the day. And Vijay mentioned mental preparation, that itself is a thing. And the beauty of all this preparation and training and all the hard work that's gone in, कि जर्नी अभी स्टार्ट नहीं हुई है, इतनी तैयारी तो अभी से स्टार्ट होने की। And most of you all know, you fly into Leh and then acclimatization, then you are on the glacier, you are walking on screen, the first part of the journey, then you are on ice, you're going to be roped up to each other, you're going to cross crevasses, so it's quite intense. All I can tell you is that each member that you see on stage is so committed and so focused as far as training and preparation is concerned, is typically things that are not known to the general public at large.
अर्जुन, जब आपने ये कॉन्सेप्ट घर वालों को बताया तो क्या रिएक्शन था?
मैंने अब तक नहीं बताया। नहीं, एक्चुअली ये जो सब कह रहे हैं बहुत सही कह रहे हैं, और जैसे कि दिलशाद जो हमारी लीडर है, उन्होंने हमसे मिलते ही कहा कि आप एक ओलंपिक लेवल के एथलीट हो सकते हैं, लेकिन वहाँ पर जो भी हीरोगिरी दिखाएगा उसके लिए एक चॉपर आएगा, नॉट टू सेलिब्रेट देम, क्योंकि आप एक स्ट्रेचर पे लेटे होंगे और आपको उठा के लेके जाएंगे. सी विद समथिंग लाइक दिस क्या होता है कि यू आर गोइंग इनटू नेचर को जितना आप रिस्पेक्ट करोगे, यू नो, वो एल्टीट्यूड को जितना आप रिस्पेक्ट करोगे, यू नो, उसे एक्लिमेटाइज होना, एक दूसरे को सपोर्ट करना, यू नो, एज इट बी फिजिकली जब आप थक जाते हैं तो इमोशनली और मेंटली जो सहारा आपको मिलता है. आई थिंक दीज थिंग्स आर इम्पोर्टेंट, और इसीलिए जो हमारे सोल्जर्स वहाँ पर कर रहे हैं, आई थिंक इज़ सो ब्यूटिफुल एंड सो इम्पॉर्टेंट, क्योंकि वो एक दूसरे को यूनाइटेड रख रहे हैं वहाँ पर. एंड फॉर अस टू गेट एन अपॉर्चुनिटी like this to go there, I think thanks to Eros Now and Colonel Kumar for making sure that we could get there. Pehli baar, I think civilians are being allowed to go all the way till the glacier, and I think that's a huge opportunity. तो मेरे नाना जी आर्मी में थे, उन्होंने वो सियाचिन चढ़े थे, they had put the first gun there, you know, और so it's for all those heroes in our lives that we want to salute, who have their own little battles, okay, that I think we all are going for. So I think that personal thing is your training, कि आप में जितनी जिगर है अंदर, you know, जितना हौसला है, उससे I think that's what's going to see us through. I don't think any of our training and fitness is really going to help after a point.
Hi, Ariman Raj here. Yeah. Mr. Zulfikar, how do you plan to broadcast this once it has been shot?
Yeah, yeah. Well, this has not been planned as a normal commercial project that we do. As I mentioned, we believe in taking this story out, and we are going to take it by the day. To be very honest, it's uncharted territory, you know, and we're going to record a lot of it. It's their individual journeys, some very, very unique stories. Like Arjun mentioned, his grandfather, you know, was there in the army. Ranvijay is sixth generation in the army. His father just retired as Lieutenant General. So there are unique stories. We are going to document this entire trip. When we come back, we'll stitch up a nice story, and then we'll put it out for people. And the idea is to put out something which is so inspiring on two levels. One is to, you know, honor the men that continue to man the posts over there in all the adverse conditions that they do, and the other is to, you know, propagate or encourage the spirit of adventure and a little bit of being nationalist, you know, some level.
Yeah, my next question is actually for Ms. Dilshad, so if she could come on stage, please.
Ma'am, Dilshad ma'am, there's a question for you.
Dilshad is never going to be done. I can promise you that.
Hi, Dilshad, yeah.
What's the question?
Yeah,
It's coming from
Ariman Raj. Being the leader for all these celebs, what are the kind of rules you have set for them? And you have Ranvijay, who is quite a prankster. You have Arjun, which is quite a prankster. So, what kind of tough roles do you have in mind?
Will there be a teetotaler during this duration? Arjun.
Yes, the answer to the second question is yes.
You guys be teetotaler during
Yes.
this?
Ask me. Ask me that question.
और गरम चाय भी नहीं मिलने वाली. That's what you told us.
Chai bhi nahi milegi because
That
by
is
the
what
time
I
it
asked
reaches that tent, it's going to be ice cold.
What are the other?
But to answer your question, there are some very basic, simple rules. Don't try to be a hero. The altitude will get you, even if you're an Olympic athlete. And therefore, the slower you are, the faster you'll reach. The last person in is the one who actually gets the medal in treks like these. Early morning walks, because the sun can get very, very, very hot and very burning. So we would rather not trek in that kind of heat. So the ideal thing would be to leave by 6. So everybody has to wake up by 5. Rule number 1. Be ready to leave by 6. No man can be left behind. A trekking party will wait for no one. So I'll be cracking my whip from 5 o'clock onwards. They're very basic, simple rules. If you feel ill, I need to know. If you don't feel that you're going to be able to walk ahead, I need to know. Because if I don't, then I have no idea what you're feeling. Every headache is not necessarily acute mountain sickness, but every headache needs to be addressed. And it's really very simple rules.
I've got a couple of questions.
All right, she wasn't this nice to us while she was briefing us. So we'll just tell you that there are lots more details, and it's very, like, life is going to be basic, and starting from like 15 kgs se zyada nahi, and a lot of these things were there, but our whole idea is to listen to her. So if we want to come back safe and sound to tell the story.
I've got a couple of questions for all you guys here. Alright, so how long is the duration of this trek going to be?
It's altogether 20 days, including the acclimatization period.
And is it only you guys up on stage who are going to be traveling, or do you have more companions?
There are more people coming on this trek.
So approximately
They are my regular trekkers who have trekked with us everywhere, all around India.
So
There are about 5 of them more.
5 of them more. And why only celebrities, and why no one?
Well, actually, the idea came from Zulfi.
We asked some press people, they refused.
I wasn't asked, sorry.
I actually called Zulfi. I actually called Zulfi to tell him to come for the trek because I knew that it was right up his alley and I knew he'd love it. And over to him.
As I said, I thought it was a brilliant story. And especially for young India, they needed to be told in detail. Young India is also used to seeing celebrities flying in a chopper. That's one. And how do you actually get the story out? How do you get people to take notice? You put something out like that, just the normal stuff, people, it passes you by. And if you have these known faces, popular faces, who have tremendous following, when they do something like that, it gets noticed, it helps spread the word, and that's the reason.
Arjun, Ranvijay, are you going to be missing out on Snapchat and Instagram and making Facebook posts up there? I mean, it'll be interesting to see, but then there won't be any signal.
Yeah, I think that's the greatest part of it. I think this time we're going to nature, and nature doesn't want any of that around. Okay, so whatever we can document, we will come back and share with you all. But I think it's going to be beautiful just to cut off from all of that. That's one of the main reasons to go.
What all are you going to be carrying with you, because it's a 20-day trek and you'll have to carry your own things. So for 20 days, what all are you going to be carrying? How much weight are you ready to carry?
You can only carry 15 kilos, not more than that.
Okay, so Arjun, Ranvijay, I don't know if you could answer that. What all you can carry?
Two trekking pants, three thermals, 1 down jacket, 1 micro down, 1 fleece jacket, 2 dry fit t-shirts.
Is bathing allowed?
Vishal, you forgot underwear.
If you want to have a bath in that temperature, go ahead, make my day.
Yes. And some cologne. Lots of cologne. Lots of deodorant.
Shampoo, conditioner, saloon.
We're also carrying a portable sink so that we can wash our hair. Basically.
Okay, Hassan is passing the question when he said wash hair.
Arjun, will you be able to dare and bear all the norms that she has explained right now?
I let her, otherwise I'm not going to make it. She's going to leave me in the cold out there all by myself.
And Ranvijay, you?
I'm really happy that everybody's getting the right instructions, and the lesser clothes you have, the better it is, because then you don't have to choose out of all your kya pehna hai, how do you look stylish and all that. It's all out. Basic necessities like inners, and we've been given the exact number, 1 or 2 trekking pants, like just 2 for 20 days, and I'm down with it. I'm really happy that everything is specified and everybody has the same amount of things. It's not like once we are there, suddenly somebody is watching a film on a flat screen and all that. So I'm happy everybody's taking the same amount of stuff and we'll get to bond and talk to each other.
Wait, there's no flat screen?
No flat screens.
Yeah, my question is Dilshan ma'am. Yeah ma'am, your question is to you. Just wanted to know preparation, what you made for them, like before going to Siachen. What was preparation? What was the preparation?
We've been working on this trek for over a year and a half. It requires special permits from several different departments of the government as well as the military. And it's because of Colonel Kumar's good offices But we have got clearances from the military intelligence, from the directorate, from the Ministry of Defense, because most of you would know beyond Panamic, civilians are not allowed. And so it's been a good 1.5 years of working on getting this trek organized.
That's a question again to Mr. Kumar sir. What would you like to give tips to them for this, all the to-be heroes of Siachen?
Climatic ये है, climb high and sleep low, so that you can get acclimatized. दूसरा, drink lot of liquids. क्योंकि जब आप high altitude में जाते हैं and air is thin, there is less oxygen, you take most breaths and you lose a lot of liquid. So you should keep on drinking as much liquid as possible.
Liquid means water.
Yeah. Answer the question.
And there would be altitude problems, and that's why they have been taken around soft concrete to get acclimatized. They'll be climbing high, coming down, but still somebody might get headache and all that, and we are all prepared for any eventualities. I hope there are none. And we have a helicopter standby in case something happens. But somebody was saying here that I want to go up. I do not know if I will come back. Going up is voluntary, coming down is obligatory.
Hi, Namrata. Hi. People generally have the perception that models are very delicate and they don't do strong things. So, is this challenge taken up by you to prove yourself?
Yes.
So, would you like to say or describe anything what you feel about this?
I've been dreaming about this since my child. Like whenever you watch movies, like Bollywood movies or whatever, you always feel कि मुझे यहाँ एक दिन जाना है. So I got an opportunity and I thought I should try it. And then I did some preparation for it. And I think the main thing important is कि जब आप खुद से हार मान जाते हो तब भी आप हारते हो. So I think I believe I can do it and I'm going to live my dream. Thank you.
Amen.
नहीं, so the thing is, रणविजय, आपने शायद अपने लाइफ में बहुत challenges खुद को दिए हैं, but here's the question for you: Do you think karma is playing back to you? Because आपने इतने लोगों को इतने difficult tasks दिए हैं that here's one right at you, and now all those contestants are going to be watching in this seething smile inside them, saying, हाँ, अब ये क्या करेंगे? जो आपको सर बुला के literally आपको शायद अंदर ही अंदर कुछ गालियाँ दे रहे होंगे. Do you think this is karma coming back to you?
I think this is good karma, because before giving anybody those challenges, I used to do them myself, and that's why they maybe call me sir. But I think it's good karma because we feel blessed, and this is not just because we're sitting here. We were discussing this, and everybody's busy at the top of their games, man. And to get an opportunity to do something like this, you could be anybody in the world, but until unless you're chosen and you're one of the people on this stage, you will not go there. So we feel blessed and grateful, and I definitely think this is karma, but good one. That Zulfi called me and he said, Jana. He knew the answer, by the way. By the time he called me, he knew that I was going to say yes. And the way everybody was chosen, and if you hear the conversations that he has had with all of us, they are the most non-filmy, those conversations that he's saying by celebrities. They are the most non-celebrity-like conversations, and that's why we're here. Because some people had different things to say, they're not here. Sorry, I had to bring that up.
Yeah. As I said, I was really, really encouraged, when I started speaking to people. And I think in my mind, I was very clear that something like this can only be done by people who are passionate, who think and feel alike. And I think I'm blessed that I didn't have to reach out to too many people. I needed 9. There's only a limited number of people that you get here. that you can take, and I didn't have to speak more than I think 11, and I got 9. The 2 couldn't come because of some other commitments, but I can tell you that I haven't faced that problem that I spoke to someone and someone said, no, I'm not up for this, or this is not an opportunity that I was looking for. I think everyone really was looking for it, and I think we've got really fantastic. I think what it does, apart from a personal journey for all of them, when they, as Dilshad says, it's a life-changing experience, when you go there. I think it shows them in a different light completely. They've all got following, people follow them, they've got fans, and there's one aspect that's known about them. I think this will completely open up a new chapter, a new window into their lives and the people that they are. I think that's going to be fabulous by the end of this.